Hey everybody, Charlie Levine here with Power Motor Yacht Magazine. We are at the Miami International Boat Show, day 2. Just took a ride on the WorldCat 40 center console. This is a very interesting catamaran. It's pretty much customizable other than the hull. You can set it up to be a fishing boat. You could set it up with a dual console, more of a cabin cruising kind of setup. It runs great. If you've never been on a catamaran, you have to get out and try it in a chop. These boats are stable, great fishing platform, and WorldCat's been building catamarans for more than 20 years. They build a lot of them, and they know what they're doing, so let's take a look. So starting back at the stern, this boat's powered with quad 300 horse Yamaha outboards. It being a catamaran, there's really great boarding in between the engines there. A lot of room in the aft deck, so you can walk across the deck, you know, if you were boating a fish or jumping in the water or anything like that. As I mentioned, this boat's fully customizable, so you can get it set up with dual live wells. This particular model has a entertainment center on the port side here. So there's a sink, and then this is a freezer. These hatches here give you access to some of your systems. So there you have your batteries, bilge pumps, a lot of wiring, your fuel prime. Same on the other side. This particular model has a live well, and there is a great boarding door. The center console itself is very comfortable. You can get this with 2 rows of seating, or you could have this aft bench. And there's a cold storage under here. But check out these Garmin screens. I really was impressed. So a few things stepping up to the helm. This fold down hatch, it sits on the mat below it, and this, for short guys like myself, you could stand on here and get a couple more inches of clearance to see better. This is access to your battery bank, DC power. Now you can option this with lithium-ion batteries if you want to get, you know, air conditioning and do away with the genset. So it's got 2 big Garmin screens, and this has got the Empire bus switching system. Now, the cool thing with this, not only can you control all these systems, lights, wipers, all that stuff, when you actually turn on the lights, it shows you on the screen, that the lights are on, your anchor light, nav light. You can control the stereo, wipers, it tells you your fuel, lots of information. It's a cool system, and great visibility from here. We just did a short sea trial here at the show, and we saw a top end in the high 50-mile-an-hour range. The boat cruised at 40 miles an hour, and super stable. Really a smooth riding boat. It does have the Yamaha joystick Helmmaster system, which is nice to dock, and obviously if you need stay point, you can just park yourself if you're waiting for a drawbridge or things like that. There's more storage, Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to mention too, the Empire bus comes with these key fobs. So when you're walking up to the boat, if you want, you can hit the fob and it'll turn on all the lights, stuff like that. It's a pretty neat system. There is a vent up in the top of the windshield there. More electronic storage. You got your stereo system. You can also option this boat out if you're a hardcore tournament fishing team. I mean, it's got a massive cockpit, so there's plenty of room for fishing, but you can option this out with outriggers and a, upper station, all that. There are some tackle storage bins on either side. So you got your drawers. And moving up, these are access to the fuel tanks. You can expand the fuel tanks if you want more. This is a big fish deck. This is a lockable rod storage, so you can lock your rods up here. These seats are pretty neat. Up forward, they are on a track, so you can slide these together. You could set them up like this, and then there's storage underneath. It's a lot of room on this boat. Obviously, you've got your anchor locker, and it's just, you know, it's a handsome boat, I'm not gonna lie. And now this model does have a head inside the console, which is also got plenty of room for storage, and there are your switches and access to the back of the electronics in here. And there's a nice sink too. If you got the 40 dual console, that boat comes with a more of a proper cuddy that's air conditioned. So WorldCat works with a lot of different owners, and by making this hull customizable, you know, they are able to build boats that serve a lot of different functions. And it's a smart way to do business. It's a great way to get more boaters in there. And it's just, you know, the hull is proven, it ran great. It's the WorldCat 40-foot center console. You can visit us at pmymag.com or Facebook, Instagram, or you can pick up the latest issue. Thanks. We'll see you on the water.